I have another question by Asher. Asher is asking, who are the judges up there? Are there people that we know? For example, he was mentioning if it's like somebody like the Lubavitch Rebbe, or if it's people, and who are the judges? And also, if they're people, because they know what type of struggles we have as a person. So first of all, the judges are not people. The judges are angels. The main judges is actually you. You are your own judge. And let me explain what I mean. When a person is being judged, they're showing him, for example, a scenario. And let's say, just for the sake of the example, they're showing him a person that goes and steals something. And they ask him, what would you judge that person? What would you say about this person? If you judge that person like, oh, he just stole, you have to judge him very hard, and you have to give him a very big punishment, etc., etc., then you're basically judging yourself. Then they're going to turn the scenario around and tell them, oh, that was you that stole. And you judged yourself. You gave your own judgment. That's why it says in the Mishnah that you have to judge every person positively. You have to judge every person positively. Don't judge a person, don't look at somebody when he did something and judge him like, oh, look what he did. He lied, he stole, he didn't do this, oh, he didn't come to shul this morning, oh, it's so bad. Because it could be that you're being judged and you're being asked to judge that person. So, to sum it all up in a more clear way, first of all, the judges are not people, they are angels. If they know our daily struggle, yes, they know the daily struggle. Even though they're not human, there's the famous story that the angels wanted to get the Torah. When Hashem wanted to give the Torah, the angels said, we want to get it. We deserve to get it. We're much higher level than humans. So that was when Moshe Rabbeinu was in Shamayim. So Hashem told Moshe, why don't you answer them? So of course Moshe Rabbeinu told them, do you have killing amongst you? That you have to have a commandment you should not kill? Is anyone stealing from each other here in between the angels? That you have to have a commandment you should not steal? But more than that, Moshe Rabbeinu was asking the angel, do you have a Yetzer Hara? So that's why we need the Torah, to help us. So even though the angels who are judging you are not human, and they don't have a Yetzer Hara to actually know what is our struggle, but they know exactly what a person goes through. So the judges are not human, are not people that we know, are angels, are servants of Hashem. The main judge is actually Hashem. He's the main judge. So when you're sitting in the heavenly court, even though there's judges that kind of represent Hashem, but the main judge is Hashem. In the courthouse, there's all the prosecutors, which are the bad deeds that a person did. They come to prosecute against him. There are, the defense attorneys, who are all the mitzvahs that a person did. The judges that I'm talking about are kind of making order in the court. So, but the main judge is Hashem. And Hashem, it says, Hashem bochen klayot valev. Hashem knows what goes on in the depth of your heart and your thought. So Hashem knows how hard is your Yetzer Hara, and Hashem knows how hard is your daily struggle. Hashem knows everything. And Hashem is the main judge. But more than that, you are your own judge. Like I said before, a person is being shown scenarios, and he doesn't know it's him, and they're asking him to judge that person. So the reason why we've been told in the Mishnah to judge every person favorably is because if it becomes a habit, every time you see somebody does a certain thing, which is a bad thing, if you judge that person the right way, then it will become your nature, meaning that when you get to Shamayim and they're going to ask you to judge other people, which probably will be you'll judge them favorably. And then you become your own judge. So every time you see a person does something bad, if they lie, if they steal, if they didn't do a certain mitzvah, don't judge them so harshly. Sometimes we look at another person and we say, oh, look at him, look how he's behaving, he didn't do this, he didn't do that, he did this, he said that. One should always judge another person favorably, and because first of all, we don't know what that person is going through. It also says in the Mishnah in Pirkei Avos, don't judge a person till you find yourself in his shoes. Because one person can behave a certain way, and we don't know what he's going through. Maybe he's going through a hard time, maybe there's all sorts of things behind it that can make a person behave a certain way. And it's always preferably that we judge a person favorably, because at the end of the day we're going to be judging ourselves. So, there's no people there up there judging. Hashem is your judge, you are your judge. And trust me, it's a din tzedek. Whoever's judging you, whether it's yourself or Hashem, knows exactly the daily struggles you go through. Because the judgment, when it's looked at, it's not looked at as a movie. Everything is open. There's no barriers. There's no body that's blocking the thoughts and the feelings. So the thoughts and the feelings are also part of the evidence. So just make sure that your thoughts are pure, that your feelings are clean, and that you judge everybody favorably.